Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode here at Jay's Auto Detailing. Today we're going to be doing the 1-year review on the Jade Graphene ceramic coating that I applied on my truck. So what I have behind me is my 2022 GMC Sierra Elevation. I bought it in June of 2022, brand new off the lot. And a few days after I brought it home, I applied the Jade Graphene ceramic coating. Now, throughout that time, I will say in the beginning, I was really up on it. I was washing it at least once a week, if not every other week. But as things happened and the year went on, I slacked a little bit and haven't really been washing it or getting to it as much as I would have liked to. So over the past few months, it's been roughly every 3 to 4 weeks that I've been washing it. Another little background on my truck is I do not park this in a garage. This truck is outside 24/7. The only time it's in the garage is when I bring it into my shop to wash it, or in the wintertime, if I remember, I'll put it in here before a snowstorm. So it's exposed to all the elements, and we went through the pollen season. It was very easy to clean. It's been very easy to clean since I applied the coating. You can see the truck behind me. It doesn't look too terribly dirty, and I probably washed this about 3 weeks ago. It keeps itself looking pretty clean. I never really had the truck where it was really caked on dirty. Even throughout the winter months with the salt and brine on the road, it was still incredibly easy to clean. My method of washing the truck has been the same since I put the ceramic coating on. I rinse with the pressure washer. I will then foam the truck, and usually it's not that dirty, so I'm basically just going over it very lightly with a wash mitt. If it's really dirty, break out a wash bucket with a grit guard in it and do a contact wash that way. All of my contact washes have either been with a clean wash mitt or with a clean microfiber towel, just basically lightly going over the surface. Soaps that I've been using, I have the Ethos ceramic shampoo, and last I checked it wasn't available on detailed image, so I also just found that 3D has come out with a ceramic shampoo as well. So I just got this in last week. I'm actually going to use that today to see if there's a difference between the 3D and the Ethos. But that's basically all I've been doing. Drying the truck with the Dreadnought drying towel and some compressed air, and that's it. Since my last video, I have not done any toppers on the coating. So what you're going to see today in the wash is exactly how it's been since my last video a little bit over a year ago when I did the review after applying the coating. So let me just give you a quick overview of the process of me ceramic coating this right after purchasing. So the truck, lucky for me, was in the showroom the entire time. It was at the dealership. So once I brought it home, within a few days, I did a thorough wash, a Decon. So I sprayed it with the iron remover, made sure there wasn't anything on there from the shipping process, gave it a light clay bar, and then went around the truck with a very light polish. Once I do get to rinsing the truck, I will be using the pressure washer, but for right now, I'm just going to show you with the hose, the water beading effect before I wash the truck. Now there have been some times where the truck gets a little grimy and the water may not bead as well as it is right now on the hood, but after a simple wash, a contact wash, the water beading is right back. Same on the windshield. The windshield was coated with the graphene, but down the side, this is an area right here where you usually see some water beading slow down just from the grime getting kicked up on the road from the front tires. So we we have water beading up top of the door, and as we move our way down, almost level with the tire, you can see that the water beading is pretty much non-existent right there. But after a contact wash, and we remove anything that might be clinging to the surface, that water beading will be right back. So in the directions on the back of the ceramic wash from 3D is you can put 2 to 3 ounces in a 5-gallon bucket if you're going to do a contact wash that way. In the foam cannon itself, you could put 1 to 2 ounces in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put 1 to 2 ounces in here, fill the rest with water. We're going to rinse the truck and then foam it. It's going to help loosen up any of that grime that's stuck to the actual surface of the vehicle. Give it a contact wash that way, rinse, and we'll see if the hydrophobic properties come back on the side behind the front tires. So we're gonna rinse, we're gonna foam, we're gonna contact wash, and then give it a final rinse. Just want to point out real quick on the front of the truck, we've been on 2 road trips and I have not washed this yet, 2 longer road trips, and we're gearing up on the end of the summer, early fall when these trips took place. I really don't have many bugs stuck to the front. There are a couple here and there. There's a little one there, one above it, but the ceramic is definitely helping to not really stop the bugs from sticking to the front, but it's making it a lot easier to clean. I do spray a bug remover, bug off from P&S on the front, but really you don't have a lot of bugs to worry about on this one here. Just wanted to give a quick look. There's a little bit right there, a little splatter, but easily cleans off. Very little pressure, and it's gone. Contact wash, I'll start on the roof, work my way down. I want to save the bottom part where we saw that water beading slowing down, bottom part of the door. I want to save that part for last, since that's going to be probably the dirtiest part of the truck. Okay, you notice when I was washing the surface, very lightly moving across the painted areas on the truck. I don't need to use a lot of pressure. Even the bugs, the small amount of bugs that we saw in the front of the truck, very easy to clean. I didn't have to pre-treat them, just basically wash over it with the mitt and they were gone. Everything feels silky smooth as I move around the truck. The ceramic coating, obviously, that's what it's doing. It's making life easy to clean the truck, to wash the truck. You can even see how the bubbles that are on the windows, the hood, down the side, is already kind of beading up because it can't stick to the surface. It has a very hard time adhering to the surface. So I'm going to give this a rinse. I'm going to bring you in and show you the door where we saw that the hydrophobics were slowed down. I'm going to rinse this area first, and we're going to see if we have some water beading that comes back on this door here. All right, so just a simple wash restored the hydrophobic effect of the ceramic coating on the door. So that definitely was just a little bit of road grime that got kicked up here, and we were very easily able to wash that off and restore our coating. So I'm gonna give the whole truck a rinse, a thorough rinse, and then we're gonna get to checking out the hydrophobics on the entire vehicle, but we also need to clean the wheels. Real quick before I get to cleaning the wheels off, I'm just going to show you how the water beading is on the entire vehicle on all the surfaces. So we have the windows, saw the hood, side windows here, down the sides of the truck. Water is beading up really nice, the back window. Tailgates are known for getting a lot of grime on them, and the water beading is slowing down. We see a lot of vehicles that come in for the some maintenance washes. Might need a little extra loving on the back. But overall, this looks like it was just freshly coated, and this is over a year ago. The exact date was like June 15th or so of 22 when I ceramic coated this. It is now October 17th, 2023. And like I said, I haven't been keeping up on the maintenance washes as often as I like to recently, just because we've been so busy, but you can see how nice this coating is holding up. Now for my customers that come in for their routine maintenance, I try to advise my customers to come in every 6 months or so for me to do a maintenance wash and just see how their coating is holding up. It's very difficult for a lot of my customers to maintain their vehicle and have the option of pulling into a garage and being able to wash it, especially in the winter months when it gets colder. So I try to tell them, if they can't wash it at home, try to go to a touchless car wash, something that's not going to be aggressive on here, even though their soaps are a little bit more aggressive than what we would like them to be using. And for the most part, 90% of my customers that come back in for their 6-month or yearly maintenance wash on their vehicle looks exactly like this. Whether I'm using the Jade Graphene or the Jade Ice, which is rated at a 2-year coating, the water is beading up very well on their car. There are some customers though who get the ceramic coating because they hear great things about it, but they don't maintain their vehicle. They're not washing it. I might have them come in every 6 months, but they might not have washed it in that entire 6-month period before they came back to me. I have to explain to them how to properly do the upkeep on their vehicle. Now, when the cars do come in that are coated and they're coming in for maintenance, if we notice that after we washed the vehicle, we didn't get the hydrophobics back in the lower areas on the doors. So we might come through with an iron remover. I personally use Meguiar's iron remover. So I'm actually going to spray it on my truck because, like I said, there's a lot of brake dust that's caked up on the wheels, which I'd like to clean very easily. And I'm also going to spray down the sides just to make sure there aren't any iron particles that are stuck to the coating itself. Now, as I've mentioned in other videos, if there are any iron particles on the wheels or on the paint, you're going to see this product turn purple as it reacts and slowly dissolves those iron particles. So we're going to let that sit on the surface of the wheels and the side of the vehicle for a little while and see if there is any reaction. I'm in a controlled environment. I don't have any sun shining down on the truck. This isn't going to dry, so the longer I can keep it on there, the better, to give it time to break down any of that iron. So while I let that iron remover sit on the sides and do its work, I'm going to go ahead and clean the wheels. I am seeing some small little areas that are starting to turn purple. Nothing crazy, but it was definitely a good idea to get this done. As part of my maintenance package on vehicles that come in, including doing my own, I will give a final rinse with Decon Wet Coat. Now, I did make a video a little while ago showing how this could be used to apply very simple, fast protection to your vehicle. Does my truck need it? Not necessarily, but being that it sits outside and I have some large gaps in between when I'm able to do my washes on the truck, I figured why not add just a little bit extra protection. So you might be watching this video trying to figure out if ceramic coating is right for you, or you just want to learn a little bit more about ceramic coating. I will say this, if you do not have the ability to wash your car frequently, then I don't think a ceramic coating is going to be for you. If you think that putting a ceramic coating on your vehicle is going to prevent scratches, ceramic coating is not for you. Your vehicle can still get scratched. It might slow things down like towel scratches or wash scratches, but very aggressive washes such as the brushes at a car wash, it's still going to scratch not only the ceramic coating, but it'll wear away the ceramic coating faster and put scratches in the surface of your clear coat. The other thing that a lot of people think, and I'm just basing this off my phone calls with customers, is they think that ceramic coating will stop rock chips from happening. That will not stop rock chips. It's very difficult to stop any rock chips, but paint protection film will help. And I have seen it on several vehicles where the paint protection film is torn, but the paint underneath was not damaged. So if you're looking for something to put on the front of your truck, a ceramic coating, or in the front of your vehicle, a ceramic coating is going to help clean it, keep it cleaner longer, but it's not going to protect from rock chips. Some great things that I see from not only the ceramic coating on my vehicle, but from customers' vehicles is, and something that I hear from my customers, is the ease of washing the vehicle. You could wash a vehicle in half the time. The other thing is drying the vehicle. It is very simple to dry a vehicle that has protection on it, even if it's a wax or a sealant. When the water is beating up on the surface and not sticking to the surface, it's very easy to dry. We have vehicles that come in that do not have any protection on it, and they do take quite longer to dry. You're almost smearing the water across the surface. The other thing you're going to notice with a ceramic coating is the vehicle is going to stay cleaner longer. In a rainstorm, if your vehicle is just sitting in the driveway, any dust or dirt that is lightly on the surface of the vehicle is going to get rinsed away. As I mentioned earlier in this video, my truck didn't really look that dirty before I washed it. It's been a few weeks since I washed it, but it's been in several rainstorms and things have gotten rinsed away. As I mentioned, very simple to dry. Quick towel dry, compressed air. You could always use a leaf blower if you don't have a compressor, and another towel dry with some sort of drying aid. Like I mentioned, I'm going to use the Tech 582. You could use Bead Maker, you could use Meguiar's Quick Detailer, anything like that to help get any residual water off of the surface, and you're good to go. One final step for my maintenance wash on my truck is going to be a final wipe down with Tech 582. It's just a ceramic detail spray. Quick wipe down to get any water that's still remaining on the surface off, and we're done. If you're shopping around for a ceramic coating or you're just trying to find out some more info, I will put the website for the Jade ceramic line in the description down below. I highly recommend it. I've been using it for just about 6 years now with great results, including on my own vehicles. Just be sure that you're using a reputable ceramic coating. There are a ton of them that are on the market nowadays, and just do your research and make sure that you are using something that's going to last. With the proper maintenance on a ceramic coating, you should get the expected life out of it, if not even longer. I applied the Jade Graphene to my Camaro back in the summer, and I'm expecting to get quite a few years out of that, being that it's never really outside in any of the elements. It gets an occasional wash here and there before we head to a show, but that should last quite a while. I'm very interested to see how this coating is going to hold up on my truck. We're at 1 year and 4 months right now, and still looks like the day that I apply it. So if you guys have any questions on anything, or if you're in Northeast PA in the area and you're searching for someone to apply a ceramic coating, hit us up. We have the links to our Facebook page and all of our other contact info available. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you out, and we'll see you on the next one.